Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It is not a shabby morning, my friends. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's not a shabby morning. And I'll tell you why. Because I have a new coffee mug. An Ireland coffee mug. It's amazing. It's got a sheep on it. It's got a cute little sheep in the shamrocks. It says Ireland. It's this lovely green. All right. I've got my decaf coffee. And it's not a shabby morning. Let's do a live stream. I'm just hanging out in my kitchen. All right. It's Thursday morning. I don't work until 2 o'clock today. Or 1 o'clock-ish. Maybe 1 o'clock. So, all right. And I'm just going to hang out here. All right. I've got my sand art. I'm going to get that going in just a little bit. I've got my Ireland mug. I got a new puzzle. I have a new Colorado jigsaw puzzle right here. This is going to be a hard one. It's another 1,000-piece puzzle. I'm already working on the sky. That's actually the easy part. But the flowers and the columbines, that's going to be tougher. This is going to be hard. But anyway, this is my life here in my kitchen. There's my puzzle. Here's my ceramic horse. Not too shabby. See, I'm grabbing. There it is. It's a lovely horse. How's everyone doing? Hello to all 2 people watching. Please say hello. Please click like. All right. And what's your favorite not too shabby? When in doubt, let's just talk about your favorite not too shabby. All right. All right. I love this puzzle. And then Ireland. I made here's the Ireland mug. I made a not too shabby yesterday about this. Hey, Laura, how are you? Here's my, let's see. Where's the not too shabby? Get my volume up right here. It's an Ireland mug. Not too shabby. Yes, Ireland, baby. Ireland, baby. We love all people, everything, all cultures, but we love Ireland. There's a shop in Manitou Springs. It's been there even like while I was living there in the early zeros. So that's 20 years ago. And it's called the Leprechaun Shop right here. The Leprechaun Shop, Manitou Springs, Colorado. It's right on Main Street, right in the heart of all the shops. And they got like things like this. I'm Irish. What's your superpower? Isn't that amazing? And an Ireland hat. And here's some leprechauns, stuffed leprechauns. Isn't that lovely? So very nice. So I saw this mug. It was too expensive, but I thought, I got to just get it. I got to get it. And even just for my Irish, I do counseling online. I work out of my living room and I see all my clients by video. And I've got a number of clients who are European, all the continents. But I always have a bunch of Europeans. And I've got a couple of Irish clients. So, they're really, I saw it and I was like, I got to get this. So it's a really happy sheep right there. So what does it say at the bottom? Oh, it says Ireland there too. So there you go. So it's not a shabby morning. It's not a shabby morning. Oh, yeah. How is everyone? There's 3 people watching. Laura, are you still there? How is Las Vegas? You said it was beautiful. That's nice. By the way, I'm going to go on Twitter here. I only got 3 people watching. That's better than 2 or 1 or 0. But I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to promote my live stream. Hopefully, I always usually get a few people who stop by. Hey, unrequited life. Do I do sessions in a special place in my home? Well, this is my kitchen. Unrequited, this is my kitchen right here. See? There's my kitchen sink. There's my refrigerator. This is my kitchen table. And recently I've been using part of it to make my puzzle. And yeah, the taco sign. That's in my kitchen. Yeah. This curtain. I actually put this curtain up because it covers up the laundry, my washing machine, and it's got a bunch of junk in there. My hot water heater. It's my hot water heater. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It's not a shabby morning. That's the theme, all right? Not a shabby morning. All right? I'm just trying to get things going. All right? Laura, it was 115 degrees in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's pretty hot. Holy cow, Laura. Be careful out there, all right? No, the window. I got a window, like I'm facing a window right there. But if I had the window in the background, there would be poor backlighting. So you can see some of my metal saguaros there. You can see my metal pig. My metal pig right there. There's another cactus. The problem is it's the lighting, it's backlighting. It's better this way, see? Yeah, unrequited. Hey, Arshad. Hey, buddy. Arshad, thank you for those you said some nice things in the comment section of one of my recent videos. And I appreciate that, Arshad. So the theme this morning is it's not a shabby morning. It's 8:53 a.m. in Colorado. And I'm doing a live stream. That's not too shabby. But if it was like 7 o'clock or 6:30, it would be somewhat shabby to do a live stream that early. But because I'm doing it at 8:53 a.m., it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, yeah, right there. And I got my Ireland mug. We're having a good time here. All right, I'm just going to go on Twitter. I just got a tweet that I'm tweeting. Or not tweeting. I'm live streaming on YouTube. All right, because I got to get my Twitter people. Come on, Twitter. My connection's just not that fast. That's the problem. So, hey, how's everyone doing? What's your not too shabby? Did you see my Ireland? Did you see my Ireland not too shabby? I did it yesterday. Yesterday evening. Right here. Here it is. It's an Ireland mug. Not too shabby. Oh, yeah. Right there. There you go. There you go. Man, either my connection is slow or Twitter is just being funny here. My connection is slow. By the way, if we get disconnected, it's because my awful DSL connection, it cuts out occasionally. There's nothing I can do about it. So anyway, I got my Ireland mug. Actually, let's get the sand art going. All right, I've got the sand art right here. 99% of the sand is up here. There's air bubbles holding it up. And then just below, there's just a tiny bit of sand that's come down. So it's actually interesting how it's well balanced. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, my laptop. I'm having problems with my laptop too, by the way. Oh my gosh, this is frustrating. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to tap it. Here we go. Just shake it up a little bit. Let's see. I got to be really careful. Just got to tap it. Let's see. Is that on? Okay. There's sand coming down now, and there's a horrible glare. There we go. No. There it is. There's a little bit of sand. There's actually a line of sand coming down right here. See it? You can kind of see it. That little line. So over time, and you can see down here, it's making a little mountain. All right. So there's sand coming down here. There's just a little bit of sand coming down over here. So we're going to watch the sand art as we go here. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, the moon is not too shabby. Yeah, unrequited. Isn't it nice? I really got to buy a new laptop. There's issues with my screen. Anyway, all right. So we got one. Let's see. We got one consistent waterfall of sand coming down right here. There's just a little bit coming down. All right. So it's really coming down hard. And you can see it's making a little mountain. All right. So let's watch that. We'll just talk for a while. All right. And then over time, I'll give an update on the sand art. All right. Let me go on Twitter now. How is everyone this morning? Are you working? You know, what are you doing? I'm not working until officially 2 o'clock, but I'm going to start at 1. I've got some correspondence to do. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go on Twitter. I am live streaming on YouTube right now, period. It's not a shabby morning. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, smiley face. Copy, okay, paste. There we go. I'm going to get some viewers. I got 5 people watching, all right? I'm not a celebrity. See, that's my problem. You know? I'm requited. What do you do for work? I'm curious. What do you do for work? You know, these morning ones are interesting. Because there's some people who they kind of like, they watch my live streams while they're working. In the evening, I might not ever hear from them, or they actually have lives and things happening in their life that are interesting. But during work, they're like miserable. So, by the way, it's really coming down right there. See, look at the mountain. It's getting bigger right there. So for those of you just checking in, we've just begun the sand art. All right. And I shook it up just a little bit. There's about 95% sand up here. And it's making a mountain right here. There's a little chasm. There's air bubbles holding up the sand. And there's a chasm in the air bubbles. And that's why the sand is coming down. So how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that something? By the way, where's my ugh. I'm not organized enough. That's my problem. Let's see here. Where's my pen? Here's my pen. I'm just jotting. I just want to jot down notes as I do this live stream. Arshad, take care of yourself. Yeah, Arshad, take care of yourself. All right, enjoy your food. All right. Did you get tacos? Hopefully you got tacos right there. All right, take care, buddy. By the way, I got a all right, one note here. I got all these little props. Like, this is boring. I got called to jury duty here in Custer County, Colorado. So on Monday I got a call, or I could call Sunday night, but I might be a juror. There I am, Steve Garufi. I might be a juror in Custer County. How about that, people? It's kind of neat. So the courthouse is a really small courthouse, laid back, little small town. So I might do a not too shabby during my jury duty. Wouldn't that be pretty neat? And also, I think I've done a not too shabby of the Custer County courthouse. Let's see here. Oh, I've done a bunch of courthouse not too shabbies. Here's the Custer County courthouse. Not too shabby. It's the main entrance to the Custer County Courthouse. Not too shabby. And then also, I think a year later, they have flowers outside the courthouse. It's flowers in front of the county courthouse. There it is. Not too shabby. Very nice. All these courthouses. Here's the Conejos County Courthouse. It's the Conejos County Courthouse. Not too shabby. Very nice. Wait, I've done a bunch of courthouse not too shabbies. The Luna County Courthouse. This is in New Mexico. It's the Luna County Courthouse. Not too shabby. Oh, that was a low-key one. That was in Deming, New Mexico. Yes, jury duty. We find the defendant. Not too shabby. Is he shabby or not too shabby? Ha 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 ha. Oh, you guys, man. Not too shabby. What are you going to do? Boy, look, this mountain is really coming down. That mountain is getting bigger. See it there? See it there on the right? It's making a little triangular mountain. The sand is coming down, and it's not coming down anywhere else. It's just making one big mountain. And that moon really is pretty, isn't it? It's not lighted. It looks like it's lighted, but when the light grazes on it, it looks like it's like bright. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful, it looks great right there. So there you go. All right, now we'll get to my sponsors. This video has been brought to you by Strawberry and Cream Flavored Sparkling Water. That's not bad. That's not bad. Also, my Colorado jigsaw puzzle. This is going to be a hard one. 1,000 pieces. This whole flower section will be really hard. That's going to be tough. All right. And I just started working on it right there. Just started working on it. Colorado puzzle. And also another sponsor is my jury summons right here. Custer County Jury Summons. And then lastly, the biggest sponsor of them all, my Ireland mug right here. It's a wonderful mug. Ireland with a sheep. Just amazing. And here's the not too shabby I made of it yesterday. It's an Ireland mug. Not too shabby! Just amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Just amazing. So, there you go. By the way, I'm wearing my hot dog shirt. The hot dog shirt. That was, there was one time the hard netting, I won the hard netting championship and they played the hot dog shirt, not too shabby. So, unrequited, yeah. Yeah, you know, anyway, it's summer, you know, it's just good to, I've got these puzzles I'm working on a little bit. They're kind of fun. They're fun. It's just a good way to unwind, I've found. Around 8:39, after the sun is set, you know, I go out there most evenings, try to do a video of the sunset. If it's good at all, I upload it. There have not been that many great sunsets this summer. It's been disappointing. But then when I get in, you know, I don't like watching TV, or I can only spend so much time on YouTube or stuff like that. So my puzzles are kind of fun. So just something to do. You know, I play a lot of internet chess, but then if I play too much, it just gets, I don't know. After a while, I get tired of playing chess. So there you go. By the way, I got another thing to show you, another prop. It's not a shabby morning, people. Dwight gave me this. Dwight was in the newspaper when Dwight acted in a Shakespearean play over the summer for 3 weekends. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They had a performance each day, each evening. So they had 9 total performances. Shakespeare returns to Sangres with Much Ado. And there's Dwight on the right there. See Dwight? The third guy on the right? That's Dwight. So very cool, very neat. And he wrote to me, to Steve, Much Ado, Dwight. There it is. To Steve, Much Ado, Dwight. So, and I did a video where I got every line he did. That's all it is. It's just like him doing his lines and his acting on the stage there. So there you go. That's really cool. The only thing I don't like about Shakespeare is it's hard to understand what's going on. It's done in kind of old English where it's hard to follow. So they got to kind of modernize these Shakespearean plays and do like Shakespeare, 21st century Colorado. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be great? If they had a storyline related to some dude that lives in Salida. You know what I mean? And they just spoke in normal, normal modern English, American English, So anyway, that's kind of neat though. So there we go. Once again, Dwight was in. There's Dwight right there. There he is. So very cool. Very neat. So how's everyone doing? It's not a shabby morning. Oh, gosh. An NIV version of the Shakespearean play. Ha ha ha. They kind of should. No, but on record, they should. They were even saying, because I was reading reviews, Much Ado About Nothing. And, the reviews online, they were just saying this is far from his best play. He's had many other good plays, but it was an okay play. And I read the cliff notes. I read the notes before, even during, and then even after the play. And I was like, all right, this is kind of a dumb play. And it's done in, 15th century Spain or something like that. And it was all right. They just need to modernize it a little bit. That's all. But anyhow, I apologize. I'm blowing my nose. Might be kind of disgusting, but it was really bad with the wildfires a couple of weeks ago. Everybody was having trouble, but it's still an issue for me. By the way, let's get back to the sand art. There is the mountain right there. It's still coming down right at this one spot, making this big old little mountain. You got this great view of the moon. If you're on that mountain, wouldn't that be nice? It looks like a little fantasy. It just looks like this fantasy mountain. I love it. It's got the dark blue. It's got some white sand, dark blue sand, white, and then it's got this golden glittery sand. And the golden glittery sand is really light. The dark blue is the heaviest, and that's why it's flowing really hard right now. So now I could manipulate this. There's always, I've gotten to be pretty good. I'm an expert at this where I can manipulate this and shake it. There's an air bubble. There's a chasm in the air bubbles, and I can kind of, adjust it a little bit so that the air bubble covers it. And then there might be a new area where the sand comes down. I might do that in a little while, but right now we're just enjoying that little mountain right there. So, hey, Tom. Hey, buddy. It's not a shabby morning. Cheers from my Ireland mug right there. Ireland. Hey, Nikki. Nikki, how are you? I got my Ireland mug. I've got the sand art going right there. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I got this Colorado puzzle right here. And I got a picture of Dwight. from his Much Ado About Nothing. There's Dwight right there. He was in the newspaper. And I got my jury summons. I got my jury summons right here. Monday, we'll see if they need me to be a juror in Custer County. Yeah, Nikki, isn't this amazing? Look at that. So the sand is slowly working its way down. Now, I'm telling you, here, I'm going to do it. I'm going to I'm just going to adjust it so that there's a little break in the bubbles. And I'm going to adjust it so the bubbles are covering it. And then there might be a new area where it's coming down. So it'll make a second mountain. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Here we go. All right, let's see. Okay, that one's covered up now. There's a new break. There's a couple of breaks right here. Let's see what's happening. Gotta just tap it a little bit. Sometimes the bubbles hold it up too. The bubbles hold up the sand too well, like it does right now. There are other times where the bubbles don't, the sand comes down too fast. And right now, the bubbles are just perfectly. Come on. Give me a break somewhere. There we go. There's a break. There's a new one right here. Right here, there's a new one. All right, it's going to start making a little mountain down, right down here. You can see the line. You can see the line. So it's going to make another mountain right there. And this line is totally done. There's no sand coming down right here. And it was dropping on the top there. Now it's, it was coming down. Come on. It just needs a little bit of help. It's a little interesting. It's making a small little mountain, but it's not coming down consistently now. There we go. Come on. Come in. Those bubbles. All right, we're just going to let it be for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Sometimes the bubbles are working their way up. There's a line of bubbles. They want to go up. The sand wants to go down because of gravity. So they're kind of working against each other. And right now, they're kind of at a stalemate. There's not a lot of sand. There's a little bit of white sand coming down. All right, you can see it, but there's not. It's just slowly coming down because it's very light sand. But isn't that exciting? This is what we've got so far right here. So MK, how are you? Nikki, Paula, how are you? How's everyone? I've got my Ireland mug. It's not a shabby morning. It's 9:15 in the morning. This is crazy. It's not a shabby morning. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Thank you, MK. I got this yesterday. There's in Manitou Springs, there's something called a leprechaun shop. It's all, they have all Irish gifts in there. And I bought this Irish mug. Isn't that great? So, all right, I want to get this sand dart going again. Let's just get it. All right, I got to stop. Okay, let's see if I can get it. I mean, if I just shake it hard enough. There we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Come on. Is it coming down? It's coming down. All right, it's still coming down. You can see that line, and there's a little break where there's dark blue sand coming down. Here we go, people. The sand is coming down. So, okay, it's coming. All right. It's not as strong of a waterfall as this one was that made that mountain down there, but it is coming down slowly but surely. So you can kind of see there's a little mountain right there. So, yeah, no, MK, it really is, isn't it? Yeah. No, you know what I do? So with my work, I see a lot of my clients by video on this very laptop, and I put this behind my laptop. So I'm almost looking at the camera, but if I look out, I'm looking at the sand art, and it is very relaxing. It's very relaxing. It's not too shabby. Yeah, no, unrequited, totally. Unrequited, this would totally, that's a great idea. The people who made this, they need to make one where it kind of, like the sand looks like the colors of the sand dunes and Mount Herard is in the background or something. It would look incredible. Yeah, totally. So, all right, there's still sand coming down. Just got to help it a little bit. All right, there's sand coming. It's coming down, but it's coming down slowly. It's made a small mountain right here. This big mountain, it happened fast because there was a big chasm, a big break right here. So there you go. Hello to all 9 people watching. Hey, Glenda. Glenda, you're at work. How are things going? Glenda, do you have any Irish? Or you have an Irish background? I bought this mug yesterday. It's an Ireland mug. So when are you coming to Colorado? Hopefully you can come to Colorado sometime. All right. So really, 10 people watching. It's not a shabby morning. Yes. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 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 Not too shabby. 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 It's not a shabby morning, people. Oh, yeah. It's Thursday morning. It's only 9. It's like 9:18 a.m. It's not a shabby morning. Heck no. Oh, yeah. Not too shabby. That's the theme. It's not a shabby morning. I got my decaf coffee in my Ireland mug. I got my strawberries and cream flavored drink. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Yeah, Glenda. I got this hat in the spring. I've been wearing it. You know, this hat is really nice with blocking the sun. It's really nice. Also, I mean, and yeah, like blocking the sun. And then also I do fit in more in Custer County, Colorado. There's a lot of cowboys and ranchers and, kind of rural country folk. And I was like, I want to fit in a little more. So I wear this hat a lot. So, and you know what's really funny? I'm here in Westcliff, Custer County. I fit in this area. But then I wear this hat in Canyon City. Yesterday I was in Colorado Springs. I was wearing this hat. And you could kind of tell people were looking at me like, oh, he's a cowboy. Or people are just kind of looking at me. Nobody wears, these kinds of hats in Colorado Springs. So it's just kind of interesting. So, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, long live the Cow. Are you talking about the Dallas Cowboys football team? They have not been that good for over 25 years now. Their 1990s teams they were excellent. They won 3 championships in 4 years. So, all right, people, really, what do you think about my mug right here? All right, what do you think about my mug? I did a not too shabby of my Ireland mug. Here it is. Here's the Ireland mug. Wait, what did I do? Get the volume up. Here we go. It's an Ireland mug. Not too shabby. Oh, yeah. I love this mug. I'm going to be using this a lot. So, and then I was in Colorado Springs. I made another not too shabby yesterday. I bought sneakers at the Colorado Running Company. It's the Colorado Running Company. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I've got my sneakers over there. I bought brand new sneakers. They're kind of blue. They're blue and they're white, and they got a little bit of a red streak in the rubber, the sole. So, but they look very blue. And they're kind of funny looking, but I don't care. I just have to have happier feet, you know? So, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I might do a not too shabby at some point. We'll see what we do. But, all right. So there you go, people. How is everyone? Just tell me, what is your favorite not too shabby video and why? Give me that. What's your favorite not too shabby video and why? Come on, people. There's 12 people watching. Yeah, thank you, MK. Thank you. I might get, for the winter, I might get a darker hat. I might get a black or dark, like a brown hat. So, and I'm not too into Western wear. I don't like the shirts, the typical Western shirts. They're sort of like these button-down shirts that are, I don't know. It's not. I like my t-shirts and my hoodies, but we'll see what I do. But I am probably going to get a darker hat for the winter. So, unrequited, yeah. You're talking about the pepperoni pizza, not too shabby. You like that one? All right, here's the backstory on that one. I met with my friend Dave Spinelli in Salida, and his two kids. And we went to a pizza place. And I was like, I got to do a not too shabby with the kids because I've done a bunch of them. And I hadn't done one yet. And here is the not too shabby. Pepperoni pizza, not too shabby. Oh, it's like it's playing here. Wait. YouTube is being annoying. Here it is. It's pepperoni pizza, not too shabby. It's just so fast and matter of fact. Yeah. Everyone, Lena's mom, Glenda, she's in a video. Any video that Glenda is in. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here's one with you and Kim. Everyone, Glenda is on the right. All right? Glenda and her friend Kim on the left. It's my friends Kim and Glenda with copies of my book. Not too shabby. There you go, Glenda. Glenda, how's your work day going? How are things out there in West Texas? How hot is it there? How hot is it in West Texas? Let's just do a weather check real fast. It might be a good idea to do a weather check here. Right now in West Cliff, Colorado, it is 70 degrees. 70 degrees. Oh my God, we're going to hit 81. That's really hot for us. 70 degrees this morning. We're going to hit 81. That's a big deal to hit 80 for us. In Tucson, Arizona, wow, look at this. It's only 84 in Tucson, but it's going to hit 104 later on. It's going to hit 104. So 70 or 84. Also in Yuma, Arizona, right now it's 97. It's already 97 degrees in Yuma. They're going to hit 113 by 3 o'clock. Isn't that something? All right, let's get back to our favorite not too shabbies. The Tri-State one. Okay, wait, you like the Hartley grain elevator? Hartley. Oh, Nikki, you live near the Hartley? Here, Hartley, Texas grain elevator. Here, yeah. So this is, okay, so the backstory on this is it was late 2014. I was just traveling around New Mexico and elsewhere. I guess there's not really a story. I was just driving through and I thought, I want to do more Not Too Shabbies. And I saw the grain elevator and I thought, I got to do it. So let's do it.
It's the grain elevator in Hartley, Texas. Not too shabby.
Yeah. You should go to that grain elevator and do your own video of the grain elevator. You know what I mean? You should go there, Hartley, Texas. Yeah, Nikki. Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank you, MK. Glenda, it's 84. So what's it going to hit? Like, is it going to hit 95? 97? We haven't, our hottest day was 87 degrees. There was one day in July, it was like late July, we hit 87. But for all the summer, it's been in the mid to upper 70s. We've definitely hit the lower 80s a bunch of times, 81, 83. You know, I think we hit 85 a couple of times, maybe a few times. But today we're going to hit 81. So, you know, but there's no question fall is in the air. Fall is in the air in definitely my part of Colorado. It's cooler at night. There's just a few leaves that are starting to change. You know, not a lot, but there's a few. If you look closely, you can see some of the leaves are changing. It's quieter too in like mid to late August. There's not as many tourists. So it's very nice. I like these Not Too Shabbies you're bringing up. All right, what else? What other favorite Not Too Shabbies? Nikki, you actually brought up the tri-state marker. That is a great one. Hey, MK, you could visit there. You could visit. There's the point where Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma all meet right there. Go look it up. Just look it up on Google Maps and go visit. There's a marker. It's on a guy's ranch, but the rancher doesn't mind. He lets people just visit because it's right off the road, right there. And so I did a Not Too Shabby. It's kind of it was a creative one. I'll say that. So right here it is.
It's my left foot in Texas, my right foot in New Mexico, and my ass in Oklahoma. Not too shabby.
My ass was in Oklahoma. My left foot was in Texas. My right foot was in New Mexico. Oh my gosh, MK, you grew up in Dalhart? Oh my gosh. Nikki, where is that? Where, like, all right, if you know geography, you're asking me, where is it? But just look it up. It's right. If you look on a map of America, you'll see Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma all meet. It's in the far western panhandle of Oklahoma. All right. So you'll see it. You'll see it. Well, so, all right. Actually, I can give directions. Clayton, New Mexico is the nearest town. If you hit Clayton, New Mexico, then you go about 4 or 5 miles east on the highway. It's a 2-lane state highway. And then just off the road, there's a dirt road, and you go about a mile more. That's where this point is. Yeah, Nikki. Nikki, go visit this point. You could be in 3 states at once. Wouldn't that be amazing? Also, really close. It's only about a mile away. Now, here's Texas, right? The northwest corner. The northwest corner is about a mile away from the point where I had my butt in Oklahoma. And there's a marker there, and I can give you directions. You can look at Google. You can look at Google, and it'll give you the main area. All right, but the marker is right off the road. Here's the Northwest Texas marker right here.
Standing in the northwest corner of Texas. Not too shabby.
Yeah, that's right. Glenda, you grew up in Muleshoe. Wow, you grew up in Muleshoe. Yeah, look, I could never live in that part of North Texas. You know what I mean? I couldn't, but it's fascinating country. For all 3 of my Bike Across America trips, I went somewhere across that part of West Texas or North Texas or West Texas where it's just plains and it's windy and it's pretty miserable. I mean, to live there, there's no mountains. There's just nothing. And it feels like Kansas or Nebraska. I mean, little Texas towns, they're all right, but you're essentially just on the plains and depressed. And I'm really sorry you live there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, sorry. But seriously, it's hard. It's a hard life. And the wind. See, the only reason why I liked it was because for all 3 of my Bike Across America trips, I was going west to east. And frequently the wind would be flying out of the west. And man, I had a tailwind. On all 3 of my Bike Across America trips, there was at least 1 or 2 days where I had a wind that was just pushing me. It was unbelievable. So, Glenda, is there any chance you can come to Colorado? Glenda, maybe you and Sean can make a visit? Really, when was the last time you've been to Colorado, Glenda? MK, you got to message me. Yes, message me. Find me on Twitter. All right, MK, find me on Twitter and send me a message, and we can meet up. So, but Texas, it's all right. I mean, anyway, I don't want to knock Texas too much. All right, but that part of Texas is whoa, it's so windy, and it's at least it's warmer. It's like Kansas, except at least it's warmer. Kansas is wow. That's a sad, that's a sad existence if you're spending your life in Kansas. I'm sorry. I'm not politically correct on geography matters. If that offends you, I'm sorry. Kansas. I've dedicated over a lot of my adult years helping people move out of Kansas, encouraging them, sending them pictures of prettier places like Colorado, offering counseling. Even I've made it clear I'm willing to help with financial if that's an obstacle, or if you just want counseling. I'm a mental health therapist. So if you just need a listening ear, a friend to talk to, you live in Kansas and you want to change, I'm willing to at least be a supportive friend, try to encourage you, help you to move to somewhere where there's more scenery, Ha ha ha! Nikki, you have to follow. All right, so Nikki, here's the thing. Message me. I probably am not following you back, but you have to message me and then say, hey, this is Nikki, and then I'll follow you back. All right? That's why you can't message me, because I have to follow you back. But if your profile doesn't look, if your profile doesn't look developed well enough or it looks spammy, then I probably won't follow you. But anyway, you just need to be like, hey, this is Nikki from YouTube, So, MK, if not, all right, MK, you know what you do? A couple of days before you come to Westcliff, send me a message and be like, I'm coming on this date. And then I'll find you, So just message me on YouTube, put your number, you know what I mean? So, Glenda, you can't come to Colorado until spring break? Wait, spring break in March? I'm not trying to be funny here. In March, it's still the dead of winter in Colorado. You don't want to Colorado in March is like, that's a snowy, cold. It starts teasing you a little bit with days in the 40s. There might be 1 or 2 days where it hits 50 degrees. Just as a high, it'll be 52. But then it'll drop down to 27 at night. Snow on the ground. Take care, Glenda. Everyone, that was Lena's mom. That's a longtime friend. She lives in West Texas. I won't say the exact town. She's near La Mesa. She's near Big Spring. She's in a little town kind of near La Mesa, Big Spring, a little bit south of that North Texas panhandle. But it's real windy where she lives. So my heart goes out to her. Very interesting talking about Texas. You know what I mean? It's fun talking about Texas. Oh, my gosh, man. It's not a shabby morning. How's everyone doing? Is there more? Are there more not too shabbies that are your favorite? I did it when I got my not too shabby license plate. Here's the not too shabby. Here's the and too shabby right there. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? And too shabby. So many great not too shabbies. Oh, here's another. Let's see here. Let me just see what we got here. Find more not too shabbies. Let's see here. Well, pulled up this one. This is the not too shabby gun. This is a special one.
It's my not too shabby shooting gun. Not too
Ah, H.G. Allen made that. That's his name. H.G. And back then he was a college student in Washington State. He made that for me and he sent it to me. Not too shabby gun. Isn't that amazing? So, all right. By the way, yeah, it is a good one, MK. It is a good one. Yeah. See, MK, I've done a bunch of, and also the Hartley, Texas. I've done a bunch of not too shabbies of just like these little North Texas towns. I think I've done one of Texline. Texline, there's a state. If you forced me to live in Texas, I would live in Texline just because it would be the closest to Colorado and New Mexico. There it is. Texline. That's that's the here we go. I'll play it.
It's Texline, Texas. Not too shabby.
There you go. All right. Wait. Oh, Nikki. All right, Nikki. I'm now following you. All right, I just followed you. So now you can private message me. All right? So, like, if you want to give personal contact information or, oh, hey, Nikki. This is cool. All right, Nikki. All right. So we're good now. What'd you comment? Well, let's see. What'd you? There you go. Oh my gosh, man. Good times. All right, the sand art, it's stopped. It's at a stalemate because the bubbles are holding up. I really got to just be. I got to shake it. Ooh. Okay. There we go. That's what you got to do. Let's see. Is it going? There's a couple of lines going here, there. There's a third line. That should be enough. Okay. All right. It's going again. So right now, What we got going is that big one. We got this small one. So, very nice. Yeah, MK. You don't like when people in your videos want to say not too shabby? Only, yeah, I for a little while, that was my rule. It was like, no, just stand there quietly and let me do the not too shabby. Even if I say, it's my friend so-and-so. But then I kind of loosened up. You know what I mean? Like, as long as people are having a good time, you know what I mean? That's my view. Because, let's see here. There's one not too shabby here. The community dinner was a great one. The Westcliff community dinner. All 500 people in my town meet on Main Street and we have dinner. And here's I'll just play.
It's the Westcliff Community Dinner. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Terry's the guy on the right. I was talking to him before I did the live stream. So that was just one where people are like, not too shabby. There's also with the mayor of Trinidad, Joe Riorda, where he said it, and then I got mad at him, but that was it's a behind. Have you seen this? The not too shabby videos with Joe? At the time, now he's the ex-mayor, but here I'll play it. Because he does shout, not too shabby. Got a commercial here. Let's see here. Another commercial? Wait. Here.
Maybe from this side. Let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. It's my friend Joe, the ex-mayor of Trinidad. Not too shabby. But you're not supposed to say it. Only I get to say it, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry, erase it.
Hey, guy.
I just don't work for nothing.
No more? I honestly don't know which not too shabby I'm going to use.
So there you go. Joe Riorda, nice guy. Nice guy. His wife passed a few years ago. And, he's having a hard time a little bit with that. So Joe Riorda, nice guy. So we love him. He's a good man. He was mayor for a few years in Trinidad, Colorado. He I don't know what he had his detractors. He got in trouble. Nothing too bad, but his temperament. He's a little brash. Anyway, he's a good man. He's a good man. So, oh man, Joe. Yeah, no, bless his heart. Yeah. It was so fun doing this. And see, I actually was working. This was 4 years ago. I worked at the Colorado Welcome Center. They have a welcome center there because it's right on the border. When you enter Colorado. So I worked there for a couple of months, just sitting behind the desk. Yeah, you answer questions. You try to get them to sign in. Most people, it's just like, here, the bathroom's over there, and then they walk around, grab some pamphlets, that kind of thing. And what was I going to say? So that's where I met him because he was working there too. He was volunteering. And so for a few days a week, we were getting to know each other and goofing around. So, hey, Ark. How are ya? Not too shabby. Now, if I just go on YouTube and all I do is type not too shabby, let's see what's the top not too shabby that comes up. It shows the first not too shabby behind the scenes video. It shows Funhouse watching my Not Too Shabbies. It shows it's not a shabby morning. It shows my live stream happening right now. All right. Oh, it shows this ibuprofen bottle. So this is the first Not Too Shabby right here.
It's my bottle of ibuprofen pills. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. That's been watched 4,400 times. Very nice. And then one guy says, and it doubles as a maraca. Not too shabby. Very nice. We've gone for 1 hour, everyone. If you're just tuning in, it's not a shabby morning. I'm drinking my decaf coffee from my Ireland mug. My coffee is now cold, but it's still pretty good. And I've got the sand art going. All right. The sand slowly making this little mountain scene. And I've got my Colorado puzzle here. I'm starting to work on. I just started it last night. So I just got a few puzzle pieces there. All right. It's very nice. This flower section is going to be really hard. I'm working on the sky right now. And I got a picture of Dwight right here. Dwight. There's Dwight, third from the right. He said, to Steve, much ado. Dwight. He was in a play called Much Ado About Nothing. So I'm very proud of him. How's everyone doing? What's your favorite Not Too Shabby? No, I have not been to Ireland. I've not been to Ireland at all. I haven't even been to Europe. So it's a little sad. But a little tribute to my Irish American friends, and I know a couple of Irish people. So, but it's a fun look. It's a sheep. That is such a cute mug. So, St. Patrick's Day, I'll have this out. This past March, I had a great live stream doing the St. Patrick's Day. That was one of my best live streams. That was a great one. So, yeah, MK. No, I really appreciate that. MK, that means a lot. That Westcliff patio, I might do another. The patio is right there. I can't go outside right now because the connection is even too weak. Once I go outside, the connection can go out at any given time. So I got to kind of stay put because I'm using my crappy DSL connection. So, but I have unlimited, but then with my phone, then I'm constantly holding my phone out, talking like, hey, everybody, blah, blah, blah. And after a while, my arm gets tired. So, but yeah, MK, yeah, you got to come to Westcliff. Yeah. Yeah. Good times. All right, I'm trying to get this sand art. I tap it, and then it kind of really got to shake this up. Oh my God, I just shook it up. Let's see. There's some sand. Okay, there's sand coming. I shook it up. You can see the lines coming down. There we go. Ooh. Come on. This is frustrating. The problem is that, sometimes the sand comes down too quickly, and then other times the sand doesn't come down quick enough. And this is one of those times where the sand slow. It's just tricky. It's so tricky. But you can see there's this mountain. The first 20 minutes of my live stream, it made that mountain, and now it's making this little mountain. So, no, that one's coming down. It's coming down right here. It's rebuilding on this mountain. See that line? This one is like really slow sand, but this one is like really moving. It's like a waterfall. So, all right, so that's what it looks like right now. We'll check back in about 5 minutes and see what it looks like. Very neat. Yeah, MK. MK, you should do a live stream in Dumas, Texas. Wouldn't that be amazing? What if you did one in Dumas? Walk around, show the town, walk on Main Street. Here's the barber shop. Here's the hardware store. There's Rancher Joe and his old pickup truck. You know what I mean? You should do that. Dumas. All right. Take care, MK. Not too shabby. It's been not a shabby morning because you've been part of it. All right. Thanks for coming by. All right. How's everyone doing? There's only 7 people watching. So I shouldn't say only. I'm thankful for all 7. It's been a pretty, but I'm going to start texting my friends here. In fact, I'm going to text Josh. I am live streaming right now. Join us. Josh, that's Josh's Southpaw. Barb. I am live streaming right now. Join us. I invited Barb. That's John, Louisiana John's wife. And Ikela. I am live streaming right now. Join us. Chris. I am live streaming right now. Join us. You got Ark. Take care of yourself. Yeah, MK, you should make MK, really, wherever you live, you should do little videos just showing around town. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't live in the, you don't have mountains to, you don't have pretty scenery, but walk around a little bit and show what it looks like. Sometimes, well, look, I mean, it fits for me too. Sometimes the more bad your video is, the funnier it is. You know what I mean? If you just live in this humble town, I mean, that's what my Not Too Shabbies are. That's why my Not Too Shabbies went viral a bunch of years ago. It's because people are like, who's this weird guy? He's just, it shows something and says, not too shabby. And, there was a little bit of that cringe factor. Anyway, so wherever you live, go do a video. You know what I mean? It might be kind of cool. Show the water tower and, so I think it'd be great. So, Nikki, so you live, so we're following each other on Twitter. Twitter's the one social media platform where I don't do Facebook. I haven't dropped my Facebook, but I have, I haven't been on there in 4 months. I told everyone I'm taking a break. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. You can call me. You can visit me in person and talk to me. You know what I mean? But I'm not doing Facebook anymore. So yeah, Twitter's all right. Twitter's all right. You'll see. I think we'll get along. Hey, Fantasy Snipes. Yeah. Hey, you're in Dallas? Oh my gosh. We were just talking about Texas. We were talking about North Texas. Yeah, you're in Dallas. Nikki is in Dumas. Oh my gosh. And I played the Not Too Shabby in text line. Let's see, text line. Let's just play that again. Wait, actually, here's text line.
It's Text Line, Texas. Not too shabby.
And then here's the Texas state line. It's kind of a funny image there.
It's the Texas state line. Not too shabby.
The Texas state line. There you go, people. So many Texas not too shabbies. I try to stay out of Texas. But when I'm there, I do make not too shabbies. Hey, I was in El Paso.
It's the University of Texas at El Paso. Not too shabby.
There's a town called Rising Star, Texas. Sort of between Abilene and Waco. Just this little town. Population 835. Here it is.
I'm in Rising Star. Not too shabby.
There you go. Rising Star. Yeah, very nice. Oh, hey, I was doing an afternoon drive in Texas. This is an old one. Afternoon drive in Texas.
An afternoon drive in Texas. Not too shabby.
There's nothing. That looks like Kansas. Oh, my gosh. So, Seminole. Have you been to Seminole, Texas? I've been to Seminole, Texas, right here.
This is Seminole, Texas. Not too shabby.
So, MK and Nikki, when are you coming to Westcliff? When are you coming to Westcliff? You know? Because, I mean, you know, I might be willing to meet with you. You know, if you're coming to Westcliff, you know. And I don't know that West Texas is drab. I mean, it's kind of deserty. I'm kind of a desert guy. Oh, you're coming in the latter part of September? All right, well, just keep in touch. We can meet up. Have you been to Sierra Blanca? That's like 70 miles, 60 or 70 miles east of El Paso, Sierra Blanca.
It's Sierra Blanca, Texas. Not too shabby.
Oh, have you been to Vega? Vega, Texas. That's sort of by Amarillo. Outside of Amarillo somewhere in just somewhere out there, the little Texas town.
Vega, Texas is the town you never want to leave. Not too shabby.
Vega, yeah. See, I got a Vega, not too shabby. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, I got more Texas not too shabbies. Here's some Texas flags right here.
These are Texas flags. Not too shabby.
There you go, Texas flags. Very nice. Yeah, Texas flags. Oh, I got a Texas mug. It's somewhere over there, but when I got it, here's my Texas mug.
It's a Texas mug. Not too shabby.
So many Texas. Oh, how about a traffic jam in El Paso?
Being stuck in traffic in El Paso, Texas. Not too shabby.
So many great places in Texas. Oh, you guys. Oh, you've lived in Texas. Oh, okay. You're a California woman. And you moved to Texas in 2004? Hey, Southpaw. Southpaw, it's not a shabby morning. All right? I've got my Ireland mug that I'm showing off. I've got the sand art going. Ooh, let's get an update on the sand art. There's still a line of sand coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And you can see this mountain has gotten taller. It's gotten taller right here. Isn't that nice? So slowly but surely, the sand is coming down here. It's not coming down here. It made a small mountain right there. I don't know if you can see. There's a little bit of a glare, but you can definitely see there's a break in the bubbles, the air bubbles, and there's sand coming down, piling it on, making this triangle mountain. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Beautiful moon. It's not a shabby morning. I'll tell you why. I started this live stream. It was like 8:35 or 8:45. So it's not a shabby morning. Hey, Nikki, why did you move to Texas? What happened? Like, was everything okay? Why did you move to North Texas? Are you, So.
It's Sierra Blanca, Texas. Not too shabby.
So a lot of my friends that live in North Texas, I try to help them. Oh, you were born there? Oh, okay. Oh, well, if you're interested, I mean, maybe it's time, maybe North Texas. At least it's not Kansas. All right. You at least have that. I'll give you that. So, Southpaw, how are you doing? So exciting. Southpaw, I was in Colorado Springs yesterday. I did a video to everyone watching. I did I bought this Ireland mug and I made a not too shabby. I bought sneakers and I should go get them. I'm just lazy. But then I also visited Garden of the Gods. I just wanted to do a little bit of actually, I went to the Siamese twins right there. And I wanted to do a live stream, but the reception was really weak. It was okay. You could text people, but that was about it. You couldn't do much. I would not have been able to do a live stream. So I just did a little 3-minute video. Yeah, here it is. Here's we got a commercial. Everyone, Southpaw in the chat section, he was my roommate when I first moved to Colorado Springs in 1997. We were roommates. We were obviously much younger men back then. Hey, here's the
So this right here is the Siamese twins.
Isn't that something?
Garden of the Gods. Look at it. Is that neat?
Siamese twins.
Let's walk up to it.
Oh, Nikki. Okay, you moved back. Nikki, all right. If you move back to look after your mom, that's a nice thing. That actually shows a lot of dedication because you moved back to North Texas to look after your mom. That's a very nice thing you did. So that's really neat. Yeah. Very nice. It's very nice. So there you go. There's sweet. Let me see if I got pictures of these Siamese twins. Like there's a good picture. The Siamese twins. So yeah, Colorado Springs. I was in Colorado Springs and I struggled. I struggled with there's a lot of things to do. It's the place to go when you want to go shopping or Pueblo, but Colorado Springs has more. But man, that city has grown. There's a lot of people in Colorado Springs. It's a city. And I mean, even just after I was there for 8 hours, not even 6 hours, 5 hours. I was thinking to myself, I can't take the driving, getting around town. I'm so spoiled in Westcliff. We have about 500 people in Westcliff and another 500 people in Silver Cliff. We have no traffic light in town. We have no traffic light in our whole county. And, you can get around real easy in Westcliff. And so I've been spoiled in Westcliff, where Colorado Springs, man, everything was it was just congested. And it's all right. I mean, I'm part of the congestion with me and my car. I was part of it. And then Manitou Springs. I love Manitou Springs. I lived there for 4 years, from 2001 to 2005. I used to walk to the Manitou arcade, and I had some really neat rentals just right off of Main Street. But man, going back, it was great. But man, parking, it's so congested, and finding parking, and it wasn't that hard finding a parking spot after I calmed down. But it was like, wow, there's like, just there are a lot of cars, and but yeah. So I just wasn't used to that. But definitely, if you live, Colorado Springs, Manitou Springs is great. I love Manitou Springs. Yeah. Manitou's grown a little bit. I mean, it's, people have realized Manitou, Manitou's like, it's part of the Colorado Springs city, and it's just this really great village that's, in this valley. It's like Bisbee. Manitou Springs is like Bisbee, where it's like wedged in. There's like mountains on each side. And, if you go into the neighborhoods, you're going up these crazy winding roads and building, there's no cookie cutter suburbs. There's not many cookie cutter suburbs. Everything's like, you feel like you're in this village. It's wonderful. And lots of artists. It's a great town. There's a reason why I live there. So anyway, just the parking's a little bit crazy. And heaven forbid if there's a festival or some parade in town. It's like, man, you better park somewhere really far away and then walk. You know what I mean? Have I ever ridden my bike up Pikes Peak? No, I have not. I've driven my car up Pikes Peak. And then I also hauled my butt with my legs and feet. I hiked up Pikes Peak by the bar trail. I did that in 2002. So, yeah, the arcade. Hey, I've got Not Too Shabby's of the Manitou arcade and probably Manitou Springs. Let's see here. Arcade, Not Too Shabby. Let's see here. Here, I was at the Manitou arcade, and I was playing their antique basketball game right here.
It's an antique basketball game. Not too shabby.
Yeah. Good job, Josh. You hiked Pikes Peak as well? That's great. I think I've got the horse racing. Remember they had the horse racing? I'm not sure if that's still there. I walked pretty close to it, but I didn't check to see if there was the horse racing. Horse racing? I haven't done the horse racing Not Too Shabby. Let me just type in Manitou Not Too Shabby. I should have some. Manitou Not Too Shabby. Oh, yeah. Here's Iron Mountain, Not Too Shabby.
Standing on the summit of Iron Mountain. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. It's very nice. But I don't really have other. Hey, Pikes Peak. I've got a Pikes Peak Highway, Not Too Shabby.
I'm driving on the Pikes Peak Highway. Not too shabby.
There you go. The Pikes Peak Highway. I got more Pikes Peak. I think I got more. Let's see here. Pikes Peak. I thought about driving to the top, but I've been up there a few times. It's somewhere. If I have someone who's never been up there, I'd take them, but I'm not going to go on my own. Here's the Pikes Peak Highway again.
Driving on the Pikes Peak Highway. Not too shabby.
The Pikes Peak Highway. Oh, here's Pikes Peak. Just a view of Pikes Peak. This was near the REI on Woodman. I think I was on Woodman. The REI parking lot. Let's see. Here it is.
It's Pikes Peak.
There's Pikes Peak.
Not too shabby.
Nikki, take care of yourself, all right? We're on Twitter now, so all right, let me know like in late September, you know what I mean? All right, so thanks for coming by. It's been not a shabby morning. I've been going for an hour and 25 minutes and going strong here. I keep blowing my nose, though. It's kind of disgusting. But here's my snot rag. We're having a good time. It's not a shabby morning. Let me just show you. Here in my living room, I got my NTS. It's like my little living room area. I've got that love seat and my cactus. And I got the NTS right there. Not too shabby. It's not a shabby morning, people. You know, I usually do these live streams in the evening, but right now, it's not too shabby. Is that amazing? It's not a shabby morning. So, where's all right, one of my neighbors walked by. One of my neighbors, I'm not going to bother him. I can tell when he's going somewhere. He doesn't want to be bothered, but I got my one neighbor, Terry. So if he walks by again, though, I'm going to grab him and he'll join my live stream. So I've got my burgers. See, everybody sees my taco sign over there, but over here, I've got my burgers sign right there. And I've got my little running water fountain right here. Isn't that lovely? I've done not too shabbies of this and the burger sign. And there's my skull head up there. Isn't that lovely? And I got this frog right here. See my Mexican style. They call it a Talavera style mug. And my friend Kelly, Kansas Kelly, sent me that a long time ago. She's a photographer. Lovely picture. I got my my wood burning stove here. I got firewood and lots of kindling. This is just my living room. And it's not a shabby morning. NTS, baby. What do you think about my living room? It's okay. It's not. It's pretty big. It's not. There are people with way, way better living rooms. But anyway, I'm having fun. I have fun with my decorating. Here's my Great Sand Dunes poster. And I got the frame at Hobby Lobby. Great Sand Dunes, National Park and Preserve, San Luis Valley. And I just love this shot. It kind of gives you I like it. It shows the dunes. When you're kind of approaching the dunes from that main road, there's the kind of the pinions. And it's like kind of like woods a little bit. And then it kind of leads to the base. And there's Manitou Creek, which does run in the springtime. And it runs a whole bunch if you go upstream away from the main tourist area where the visitor center is. But you got Manitou Creek and then the dunes, and then you got Mount Herard. So very nice. Anyway, I like it. So Southpaw, what's the weather like? All right, let's do the weather right now in Westcliff, Colorado. First of all, it's 100 in Yuma, 100 degrees in Yuma, Colorado, Arizona. All right, but in Westcliff, it's only 75 degrees. That's an average summer day for us. So 75. Very nice. And by the way, when you're in my house, there's free Wi-Fi right there. Free Wi-Fi. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Free Wi-Fi. By the way, above my taco sign right here, there's my tacos. I've got these 3 happy fish. What do you think about that? I got the fish. I've got this is a Bike Across America promo. I used to go to libraries and I had a slideshow where I would talk about biking across America. I tell stories, funny stories, scary stories, just anything about biking across America. This is the Fort Smith, Arkansas library right here. Fort Smith, Arkansas. So Bike Across America, Tales from the Road. So I want to keep showing stuff on my walls here. I don't know what else I got though. Oh, hey, here's a picture. There's a picture of Silver Cliff, Colorado. Let's see if there's a glare. A little bit of a glare. Anyway, let's see if I can you see that? This was Silver Cliff when it first settled. There was about 6,000 to 8,000 people that lived there in the late 1870s, early 1880s. The crazy thing is now there's like 400 people there. So, but it was a typical town where once the mining finished, the town was pretty much abandoned. So, Southpaw, what's the path? Hey, what do you think about my red coyote? Look, I got a coyote here. I got my Zapotec, placemat. Did you see the not too shabby of my placemat? And then I got this lovely, it's a red howling coyote. Here, I've got not too shabbies of all these. I've got not too shabbies. Let me just put this here. Let me just do this. By the way, if my connection goes out or something, I apologize. It's because of my DSL connection. But let me just see where my placemat is. Placemat, not too shabby. Placemat. Yeah, here we go. See, look here. There's my placemat, not too shabby. All right, here it is.
It's a Zapotec placemat. Not too shabby!
Right there. There's the placemat. Let's play that one more time, all right? There's the placemat. Here we go.
It's a Zapotec placemat. Not too shabby!
There you go. Southpaw, design me something that has not too shabby merch. Go for it. And then we'll do it. So anyway, NTS. It's not a shabby morning. It's a bad live stream here in my house in Westcliff, Colorado. Not too shabby. NTS. Right there. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? All right. I think I'm going to sit down again. I'm getting tired. Woo! Let's see here. Ooh. All right. So the sand art is really interesting. For this particular sand art, it's pretty much, there's no sand coming down. Just a teeny bit right over there, but it's hardly, that's all it has right here. And I keep shaking it. Maybe. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Just shaking it up like that is all you got to do. Let's see. Anyway, it's sometimes it doesn't keep coming down. You got to tap it. But then other times it'll stop. And then the vibration of me walking around my house can be just enough to trigger some more sand coming down. So it's just kind of interesting. So, but anyway, that's what it looks like right now. So very nice. Southpaw, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Is it time? Is it time to finish? It's been not a shabby morning. No, sir. No, ma'am. It's been not a shabby morning. And maybe it's time. Is it time? Is it time? I think it might be time. All right. Signing off with my Ireland mug Oh, I still got some cold. I still have a little bit of coffee from an hour and a half ago. Oh, that's cold. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer, you're coming at the very end of my live stream. Jennifer, I feel bad. I've been going since about 8:50 a.m. It's not a shabby morning. I've been giving a tour of my house. We've been watching my sand art. We've been talking about living in Texas, like North Texas, how hard that is, how it's pretty much like living in Kansas. Ooh. I broke my easel. I broke my easel on this. All right, so the easel broke. Here's the broken easel. All right, that's all right. But here's my the sand art right here. So I'm just glad this didn't break. Oh, Jennifer, you were watching this whole thing? Jennifer, you were watching this live stream? Were you just listening? Oh my gosh, Jennifer. Oh, I see what you're saying. You were saying thanks. Okay. Wow, look at that. That was a little scary because my easel broke. But I can just lean this up against anything. See, if I hold it up, now it's coming down a little more. Very cool. Wow. Here we go. Now it's like going crazy. See if I shake it. There it is. All right, people. Take care of yourself. All right, Jennifer, well, take care. Thanks for stopping by, all right? You're welcome. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you watching. And I thank everybody for watching my live stream. I just wanted to do something. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun, all right? And maybe the big highlight is my Ireland mug right here. Isn't that great? So I got something for St. Patrick's Day. All right, take care, everyone. Bye. So long. It's been not a shabby morning. And let's make it not too shabby of an afternoon, too, all right? Bye. So long.